Hello everyone, today is an exciting day.
Yes, it is. Very exciting. We're here on location. We're in Zambogita, parts unknown, not very far from our house as the crow flies. As we were driving up the road here, up the mountain, we could actually see our home.
Yes.
So I'm going to say that our home is 1 mile that way as the crow flies. But the way the road system is, we have to go down to the national highway, which is this way, turn right to go to Zambogita, turn up this road. So we're probably about 6 or 7 miles in the road system. But we're very excited today to show you our friends build, Sandy and Ellen. They're from the UK, and we're going to go ahead and give you guys a sneak peek of that they finally broke ground, and you're going to get a chance to meet them as well. So stay tuned. All right, so I was using a new selfie stick right there. So I don't know if the opening is going to be a little shaky or not. We'll see. Brand new selfie stick. So this is the road, concrete road. This leads down the mountain to the national highway. This leads up the mountain. And as we were coming up, our house is right that way. I'm going to say 1 mile. We could see it very clearly over the trees. So not far, but just far from the road system. So this is their property. Beautiful piece of property. 4,700 square meters. So that's over an acre. An acre, I believe, is 4,046 square meters. This is going to be their driveway. They've already done a nice pad because they have, looks like proper drainage. See how they have drainage coming down the road? This is nice. In case this area floods, the water will drop in here and not come on your property. So they already built a concrete pad. There's a lot of rebar in there. So that was like the first step to get that in so they have access to the property. So let me show you what the house is going to look like. So we're going to go ahead and walk up to the property because they're building on the high point, which is in the back. And you're going to get a chance to meet Sandy and Ellen. All right, so their driveway is going to be all concrete coming up this way. And it's going to be driving into the carport. The carport is going to be on the right side of the home. So perfectly designed. So I'll take a walk up and introduce you to the couple. Look at all the beautiful trees, all the coconut trees. Very nice area, nice breeze. All right, so here's the couple. Sandy and Ellen.
Sandy and Ellen.
Yes.
Not Sandy and Ellen.
Ellen has been an overseas foreign worker for many, many years and spent 5 years in the UK with Sandy. Very nice. Yeah. So, guys, the first thing is we met Sandy and Ellen right after our house was built. And they watched our videos and came up to visit. And we've been friends ever since. Yeah. We hang out all the time. Yeah, so definitely good friends of ours. So this is their house that's being built. It's in the very early stages. So guys, let me ask you a quick question. Why did you guys decide to build? Because you've been here a year and a half. You've been renting obviously for a year and a half. Mm-hmm. So why did you decide to build?
Well, during that year and a half, we've had 3 rentals. We've moved because the noise of the road, and then our second rental, water problems. We didn't have much water there, so now we're in the third one, and we just thought it's about time we had our own house exactly how we want it.
Yes.
And we was just looking for the right piece of land with a concrete road outside.
Yes.
Water, electrics here, so ideal.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense because when you rent, I guess you could say to some degree, you're paying for someone else's home. That's number one. Number two, it's not the way you want, like you just mentioned. You guys got to design this home from the beginning stages. So you get it exactly the way you want. And then when it's all built, guess what? No more rent. I knew that put a smile on your face.
No rent, no electric.
Yeah, because you'll have solar too, right? Yeah, that's great. All right, so we're going to go ahead. So Sandy, you want to kind of just show us the layout?
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Where should we start? Let's start up. This end in.
So once again, the road is out that way. Very private. So you heard Sandy say that one of the rentals he had, it was very noisy and didn't like the noise of the traffic. So looking for the perfect piece of land, you don't hear any traffic. Very, very quiet. So again, getting what you want. So you're going to build at the highest point.
Yeah, highest point, so the water will all shed away from the house.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a general idea.
Okay, so what is this area right here going to be?
So that area there is going to be the patio.
Okay, so it'll be an outside patio,
Outside
but with a roof
yeah,
over
with
it.
a covered roof.
Okay.
Yeah. This side is the master bedroom.
In the back of the house, master bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
That leads onto a walk-in wardrobe.
Walk-in closet,
Yeah. And then leads on to the master bath.
master bath.
Yeah.
So master bedroom, walk-in closet, master bath.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Next is the common toilet, bathroom.
Second bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then there's the second bedroom.
All right.
And right at the end there's a large storage cupboard. 5.5 meters long by almost 2 meters.
So after the master bath, you have a second bedroom for guests
That's correct.
and then storage area.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the 4 meter wide carport.
And then carport on the other side. Carport will be the length of the home,
Yeah.
4 meters wide.
Yeah, 10 meters by 4 meters.
10 by 4. Perfect. Okay. Very nice. And then you'll have, this is all going to be concreted at some point, right? Your road, your driveway?
Yeah, it shall be, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be concreted.
Well, this land here is going to be levelled
Okay.
about a metre lower, metre and a half here.
So all this dirt will go
Yeah, all
away
this is going.
and the carport will be sunk down a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because this is the high point for sure as compared to over here. So that makes sense. Okay. So where are we standing here?
Now we're standing probably between the kitchen's going to be here,
Okay.
a door to the carport there, kitchen here, then we've got dining here,
And then living room. So the front of the house makes sense. You'll come up with your vehicle into your carport. You'll do your doorway with your groceries right into the kitchen.
that's it. Yep.
Beautiful. And then dining, and then living area,
Yeah,
and then outside porch.
that's cool.
Oh, that's a nice layout. Real nice
We're gonna
layout.
have a door there, sliding door there,
Okay.
out to the side.
Yeah, because we changed the plan, right?
Yeah, we did.
This is now the look of the...
We made the plan and then we've rejigged it.
Instead of window, this one here,
Yes.
that's two like that, so it looks like that. now.
Oh, very nice. So you made some changes.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. I think I remember that day.
Oh, when
yeah.
in that far corner, there's going to be an outside WC.
Oh, okay, outside.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So WC's water closet.
yeah.
Okay, that is
Well,
that
they
is that a
connect.
British thing?
Yeah, I
I'm making
suppose
fun
so.
of him.
Yeah,
We say bathroom in the U.S.
yeah.
He's a Brit. I'm a Yank, but we get along great, right?
Do we?
Yeah, we do. All right, so this is great. So let me show you guys. I like builds at the very beginning because you guys do ask a lot of questions about builds. So these houses here in the Philippines are really built very well. Let me explain. How many times have I told you they go 1 meter by 1 meter and 1 meter deep? And then they do a footing. And it's usually like 6 to 8 inches of concrete. And look at all this rebar. Guys, that's a lot of rebar. and that goes down the meter, and then at the bottom it turns and gets strapped into the tic-tac-toe, I always say, of the rebar that's at the bottom of the meter deep. So the footing and the column rebar are not only tied together with tie straps, which I'll get closer here. See these metal tie straps? That's holding everything together. So this is the vertical rebar. These are the stirrups. And you see how they're bent? Let me see if I get a little higher. See how they're bent so they hold on to everything, and then they're evenly spaced out? That holds everything together, so if there's any weight, it doesn't pull out. And this is all going to be concrete. So let me give you another example over here. See how they're already starting to form up one of those columns, all that rebar? So they form it up. You can see the rebar sticking out the top. And it goes right down to the footing. And then they pour this with concrete. And it's a lot of concrete. Very heavy. And since it's so far down into the ground, which is typically 1 meter, and it's all tied together, that's what really gives the strength of the structure. See this? Lot of rebar, a lot of concrete. So it really holds things together. So how long has this been, Sandy? It's been what, 10 days maybe? A couple weeks? Yeah, about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, so in 2 weeks,
12 days.
they come up here and already got all the columns dug, the footings, and the columns in place. So now it's a matter of getting the concrete part of the columns poured. So yeah, they're making pretty good progress. They really are. So this is going to be a 1-story home, which is pretty smart for us retirees. No steps. So many people ask me, should I build a 2-story home? I always say I recommend not. Because, yeah, we're not getting younger. So it's just a matter of, several years from now, you don't want your master bedroom to be on the 2nd floor and you got to go upstairs every time. So, yeah. So this is really going to be something. Really looking forward to it. So we're going to come up here probably every 2 weeks, maybe?
2 weeks for the stage.
And do different stages.
Yeah.
And I like bringing you guys the different stages because knowledge is power. And it gives you guys some ideas, not just looking at our build that's now completed, but looking at other builds to give you guys ideas. But the beauty of all this is when you build your own home, you get to do it your way. And I think that's important. So are you guys thinking that this is going to be your last home? Is that the plan, or?
We hope so.
You hope so. You never say never.
You never know.
Yeah, you never know. Same thing with us. I think that's a good way of doing it. We always say we think it's going to be our last home, but you never know.
We can't speak for the future.
You can't speak to the future. So you always leave the door open. So I think it's smart that you say that. Our health could fail and we might need to do something different. So
This is we consider this our
final home. And that's exactly how we think of our home as well. 100%. But never say never. Keep an open mind. Yeah, I think that's a really, really good approach. So it's very private. You see no homes there. There's no homes that way. Just a couple homes off into the distance. It's very quiet. All the times I've come up here, just like our house, there's always a breeze because the mountains are back here. And you just get a nice mountain breeze. So it's really nice. So I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are looking forward to it. Let me just try to step out this way and show you from afar. Can I jump over this without falling? I think I can. So the property line, I know, goes all the way to that bamboo. It's over an acre. It's really, really nice. It follows the tree line here out to the road. So they have plenty of room to do whatever they want. Sandy did mention that maybe a few of these coconut trees may come down because it's close to the house. So that makes a lot of sense. So when you build your own home, you can do what you want when you want. So that's really great news. So what do you guys think? I want to show the hollow block. It's the same type of hollow block that we used. So they sit and cure a little bit.
Yeah, they made their own hollow block. They didn't buy it.
Oh, they're making their own. Oh, that's great.
Stronger?
Little more concrete in it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's great. And what they do is when they use the hollow block, they have vertical rebar going through and horizontal every 3 courses, and then they fill the voids with fresh concrete. So that's a little different than the West, but that's how they do it here. It adds strength. And I'll say it again, these hollow block are not structural. It's for the walls. It is not structural. The columns going up, that's poured. The tie beams in between on the bottom, as well as the beams going from column to column, the concrete beams with all that rebar that you're going to see in future videos. That's the structure of the house. The roof sits on top of the concrete and rebar columns and beams, the weight of the roof. So this is not structural. But nonetheless, it'll have rebar going vertical and horizontal. I showed that on our neighbor's house, and I just wanted to mention that again. Hey, I'm glad they're doing their own. They're doing their own. So you hope you get a little better ratio of concrete to sand.
More cement in it.
Yeah, a little more cement. Yeah, but so many people say that these things are not good to build with. I disagree, just because it's not structural. It's just a wall. Think of it as the West as a sheetrock wall, or if your house is vinyl sided on the outside, that's all it is. It's not structural. Any type of time frame? 6, 8, 10 months?
250 days.
Okay. So that's what, about
That's about
10 months?
Yeah, about
A little 9 months. 9 would be 270, right? Yeah, so about 9 months.
Yeah, and if you will, what did you say, baby? If you will cannot finish around
there's a penalty clause if they go over.
Oh, very nice.
Not much, but about
Yeah, a little penalty.
it's about 0.1% of the total build cost per day.
Okay.
So
Oh, that's nice.
yeah,
Yeah, so that means they want to get it done.
they want to finish early.
Yeah, they want to finish early. All right, let me stand back, guys.
This line here, this is the finished floor level of the property.
Okay. So this is where the floor will be.
Yeah, this line
The snap line.
here. Yeah. So it's quite high.
Yeah, so you're gonna have steps on that side?
Steps going down,
Okay.
yeah.
Because your master will be over there, and there's gonna be a slider over there.
Yeah, double slider going out to the patio.
Okay. So there'll be steps going down. So I'm going to tell a little story at the end of this video. Is it okay? So Sandy and Ellen were designing their own home, doing exactly what they want. And Ellen said, come on over for breakfast. Remember? Come over for breakfast. They want to see the plant. They wanted us, Wilma and I, to see the plants. So we went over for breakfast. And I think we had Prince with us, if I'm not mistaken. I think we had Prince that day. Yeah, we had Prince, right? So they laid out their plans, and they said to Wilma and I, what would you do differently? And Wilma and I said, oh, geez, I can't think of anything that we could do differently. You did a perfect job. I think it's perfect. We really like the layout. And I remember Ellen saying, no, we want your input. And the first thing that came to mind, and it's so difficult to say something on somebody else's home, right? I mean, I thought it was perfect. But Wilma always likes curb appeal. She's very big on the front of the house looking nice. It was like that in our house that we built in New York. And then you can see the large beams that we did in our house here. That's in the front of the house. She likes curb appeal. So one of the design features in this house that they designed is on this side of the house. It's going to be kind of a fancy beams. And I'll show you a photo now. So you see that design feature that they worked with their architect on. So the photo that you just saw is this area right here. And it was facing this way. But with Wilma, with the curb appeal, with the road being this way, I said, you know, I know what Wilma's probably thinking. You should duplicate another one of them right here. So take a look at that photo. So that photo that you just saw, that design feature is going to be here. So there's actually going to be two. So I just recommended that as a friendly recommendation. I remember saying to Sandy, oh, I apologize, Sandy, because I just cost you a little more money. But Alan put me on the spot. And we're very happy to say that you built that into the plan. You built it into the plan. So you're going to have two design features in front of the house. And I think it makes the house look more attractive. I really do. It makes it look nicer. So Sandy, I apologize.
I'll get over it.
He'll get over it.
Look a bit plain. We don't want. We want simple house, but at least it's
Yes.
a bit of, you know, a bit of
Yeah.
details. Like
Yeah, just like God's very simple house, but yet you want it to have a little curb appeal and look nice. So, all right. So this is a great first update. We'll be here every couple of weeks to give everybody an update on how things are going. They got a lot of progress done in just like 12 to 14 days. So I think this is going to go pretty quick. So we'll cross our fingers and we'll be up here every couple of weeks.
yeah, correct.
Talk to you guys later.